Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at a gentleman called JP van der Linde. Now without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Before we get started, I do want to speak to you guys very quickly about Fastball. Fastball is a news platform or a financial platform that provides you with a full economic calendar. They also have up-to-date 24/7 news. They got in-house analysts that provide you with inside information on fundamental information. They got the best layout for any news related data that you require, and I do use them. If you do want to go and check them out, I'll leave a link in the comment section below. Now let's go over to JP van der Linde. According to his Instagram, it says here he's a gambler, partner at TD Markets, owner of FX Sniper Capital, inspired by the fear of being average. Right? Okay, cool. That's nice. Now, before we get started, I do want to let you guys know I haven't plotted all of these signals on the charts. And I'll tell you why. There's a lot of signals, firstly. Then there's a lot of signals that's being sent one after the other also. Now, I wasn't going to do that because otherwise this is going to turn into a Netflix movie and we're going to sit here for the entire day having to go through the signals. I'm going to share everything with you guys so that you can make a decision based on your own personal preference. As you guys know, I make these videos based on my own personal opinion. This is not a recommendation. I'm not making any guidance. So you shouldn't see this as an as marketing for you to go and sign up for these signals. If it is something that you would like to, you can go check out his Instagram. I don't get paid to do this. So if you want to sign up, you can do it at your own discretion, right? If you don't, you don't. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Now, to give you guys an example very quickly, right? When I say that there's a lot of trades being sent. Yesterday, I took this S&P 500 trade at the NY Open there. Somewhere in there, right? I think, yeah, on the pullback there. Between the NY Open yesterday and about 9 o'clock last night, okay, this gentleman had already sent between 10 to 11 signals just in that, and I was still holding the same trade. Now I was able to close it just before the Asian Open because I didn't want the Chinese to come and hit my order. Now let's go through before you sign up, this is what you normally get, right? How to calculate your pips when trading the Dow Jones, and there's an example of it. A buy signal, your entry is 34,000. Now this would have been a very good way in the format of signals, but this basically explains to you what your trading, your signal, what it should look like if you took the trade, right? But that's not the actual format of the signal. Also, it says here fixed parameters on the Dow Jones. The fixed stop loss is at minus 200 pips from the entry, and the TP1 is 800 pips, and the fixed TP2 is 1,400 pips from the entry. Now, this is one thing that you have to keep in mind when you take these signals, because why? Not everyone's going to get the same entry, and what he's saying that your stop loss should be exactly 200 pips from wherever you've entered, right? And that for me personally, like I do think that things need to be a lot easier to read for a consumer, and like I said, this would have been a good way, but yeah, it is quite, it's not easy to measure. The only way to measure this is from his perspective, because the results that you see are not empty for trade history. It's just it's a spreadsheet that shows that as well. So you can see here, this is what the spreadsheet look like. Net pip count 7,250. Number of stop losses hit was 49. Number of TPs hit was 20. Now that was for January. For February, 36 stop losses hit. Number of TPs hit was 200. And now we're going to talk about March, because this is what I'm here to speak about, right? So here you can see for March, you can see the number of stop losses hit was 40. The number of TPs hit was 24. The number of signals was 56. Number of break-even trades was 2. Week 1, negative 300 pips. Then they made 700, 1,600, and the negative 650. They do say that you need to risk 5% if you trade a normal broker account. If you're trading on a funded account, you need to risk 0.5. and you will find this in this thing that they send out to you as well. Yeah, so if you trade it on a normal broker account, your returns would be 106%. Now, we're going to speak about these signals very quickly. So this is what the signal that I was speaking about. So yesterday we got this, right? So this is where it started, right? You can see there, all of this was basically signals that were sent. But we're going to go back to March now there. So he basically sent signals from 4:30 up until 8 o'clock last night, which is a lot. Now let's go through the signals, right? And I'm going to take you guys through them one by one. We're not even moving, but we are going to go through these signals one by one, and I'll tell you guys kind of why I do believe that when you are a a new beginner trader, you might become very confusing with the way the signals are laid out, right? Now, like I said before, the results is based off where his entry was and his stop losses is. So if you got in a later entry, then his 1,000 pips might be 300 pips to you. If you got into a later entry, then that means that you know, your stop loss 200 pips, you know, when your stop loss hits, his might not hit. And that's what's confusing me about this. And as you guys know, I swing trade, right? And if the signal group, and when it comes to signals, I personally, this is my own personal opinion. You can give your own personal opinion about this as well. But this is not a format that I'm into when it comes to sending out signals. I do believe that every signal should have a entry, a stop loss, and a take profit. And because it just makes things so much easier, right? So I didn't plot these signals because why? There's no market, but you know, there's no price, there's no stop loss, there's no entry. The only thing that you can look at basically was the time that the signal was sent, and that's it. But there is updates on these signals, and we're going to speak about them, right? Because why? There's a lot of signals that's being sent. Just to give you an example is buy USD at 4:30, right? Then 10 minutes later, then there's another signal. Now the first one, and this is why I say they're coming just so woo, 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 woo. And you know, maybe this is scalping. Maybe people love this. I don't know. Maybe people love trading this way, and I know some people are going to say that this is a good way to trade, right? But let's go, right? There you can see buy USD at 4:30 minus 100 pips, came back to the SL. If you're still in hold, then there we go. 10 minutes later, there's another buy on the Dow Jones out of my highest entry. All right, no worries. 300 pips lost. Let's have a look. So that's 2 stop losses here, right? According to the information. Good afternoon, team. NYS then sell the Dow Jones at 4:30. 3 minutes later, buy. So this is why I say I will need to be on a 1 minute candle and having to go through this. And this is, like I said, this is probably scalping, right? Initial entry looked good, shot up, stop loss was hit. Another stop loss hit on that buy. It's just like boom, boom, boom. So you might not even have gotten into the trade before the stop loss even hit, right? So do you still place the trade even though he said the stop loss had hit? I don't know. You guys decide. Sell the Dow Jones. There you can see buy 1637. Stop loss was hit. Then there was another sell. 4 minutes later, sell. Not budging, and I would assume I'm targeting not budging. Okay, I guess that that stop loss is also another 200 pips. That's 600 pips in total, right? Good afternoon, team. Yesterday, here we go. Sell US30, move stop loss minus 100 pips, 500 pips up, and then there you can see the market started to dump again. You can look at this video if you do wanna. If you love to trade this way, like if you love, you know, people who trade in this way, then potentially this could be for you. But if you don't know how to count pips, if you don't have experience, you know, although they do tell you, yeah, how you need to calculate your pips when trading. They do tell you how to calculate the pips when you do trade. Again, if you do scalp, then you can come and scalp here, all you want. It's a feast for all, free for all. Any case, there we go. 1654 TP. Let's be on the charts again. Then that same day, buy US 30. Let's fly. Move your stop losses. There we go. It's on a 1 minute, right? That was a couple of pips moved to the upside. Now again, these things do get a lot of people excited, but this doesn't excite me personally. It doesn't excite me, and that's because I swing trade. Like I swing. Like my trades are very long term. So this excites someone who maybe loves, who likes to scalp the market, right? And I think that is what it is. Is scalps because it's quick moves, quick. There we got a stop loss that had hit standby for +5 by the Dow Jones near about 300 deducted from our tally for the day. If nothing presents itself from 8, then trading continues tomorrow, right? The following day, by the Dow Jones at 4, says it went up 600 a moment ago. SL should be at 100 pips. Came back after moving nicely. Let's wait for the 15-minute to close. Sell the US 30 at 1643. Alrighty, let's melt hard now. There you can see there was a 13-minute a break in between. 200. Let's see what she has to offer. Buy US 30. There she goes. Went up 700 pips a moment ago. Thank you, 1,000 plus on this final trade and a moment ago. Now, I'm sharing all of this with you guys. You can go. Now, I want you to think about this, right? If I have to read you this, go on the chart, and I have to do both, then we're going to sit here for a long time. So, there we go. Buy US 30, stop, the stop loss got it. Buy US 30, fly, move stop loss, a negative 100. Buy US 30, I guess went up 300 from the bat, came back from 100, stop now. If you're still in, hold, buy US 30, let's fly now, expect an area in volatility now at 5. Here we go. I'm just gonna focus on the signals. Buy US 30, move the stop loss. Again, we got this move to the upside. Stop loss is in there now. Go risk free there. Those make use of the fix. TP was it, fly, and there it goes to the upside, recover all our losses for the week one time. Close parcels, some closing parcels here. Buy US 30, stops was it. Sell US 30, move stop loss to 100 pips. There we go. I think in the future, if I think like someone said, it would have been easier if we could just just copy and paste the prices over. Okay. Close parcels, hold a runner, another 1,000 pips. Easy game. Yeah, well, I don't think it's that easy, but okay. Move your stop loss 500 pips into profit. Good afternoon, team. Be ready. Buy US 30, sell US 15. 36 minutes later, there's a sell. More entry. There the market move stops to minus 100 pips in profit, which I would assume is there. 500 pips, 600 pips up. Buy US 30. Okay, so what happened to the sell? Might be correcting to that. Okay, cool. Any case, move your stop losses minus 100 pips. So you have to be on your toes here. That's all I can say. I'm very, very sorry to say this, but this is just one of those things that becomes very difficult to review. If you look at Nasdaq billionaire, right? If you look there, that guy also sends like a lot of signals. Like I like simple and straightforward. Like what's his name? The one that I did yesterday. It's just a signal with a price and an entry and a stop. Easy, boom, on the top. Let's go. But like I said, if you prefer scalping, this might be something for you. There it goes, 400 pips. Let's go. Dankie baie. Smash results asseblief en dankie. Glo nie net. I don't think only 3 people took the trade. Yeah, I you know, I don't know. Buy US 30, buy US 30. That's like 6 minutes apart, right? Buy US 30 there. Like you got 3. Those 3 signals were sent in a space of 10 minutes. That's most trades that I've taken for the past 2 months. That is why I say if you like scalping, then you might want to look at this group. If you don't like scalping, then this might not be for you, right? If you're looking at these, you know that there's a lot going on in this group. There's a lot going on. I feel like a commentator now. Okay, signal is terrible. Let's see if correction says sell US 30, move stop loss 100 pips. There, 1534, 1534. You are supposed to, the signal came 1533. Where did you get time to even calculate a 5% or 1% of your risk? But okay, like I said, guys, it's like I said, it's a preference game. It's a preference. Sell the Dow Jones, stops hit on the sword, buy US that there you can see just like 1 minute apart. Retrace down, buy again, and then dropping on, sell again. That's like 4 of them coming through there. And buy US 30, sell US 30. Then buy again, and this is all done on the same day, right? You guys, if you do want, you can plot all of this. Like you can just do it. If I had to do that, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1530, 1530, 1550. So in 20 minutes, that was like 4 signals. So like I said, preference. It's all preference. Like standby. Here we go. Buy, dropped out, took out the highest entry, will re-enter. Buy, let's fly. Move your stop loss. 300 pips, 500 pips, vlieg. 700 plus moment to go, depending on the entry. When we're back, it's the bond hovering 3 to 500. Move stop loss 200 pips in the blues. 900 pips in counting for those holding the front line with me. Okay. You can either close fully or trail the stop loss. Standby, March the 20th. Buy, stop loss hit. Buy. Okay. You're gonna have to be quick with this. Okay. Went up to 1,200 pips. Retracing a bit now. Buy the Dow Jones blues in the blues. Standby, sell. Stop loss hit, buy. Stop loss hit, sell. Stops to minus 100 pips. 500 up. This and I'm not gonna say. Buy US 30, 500 up. 1,000 up. There's a wolf, a goat, and a bull. Lekker slap. Lekker. Good afternoon, traders. 15 sell, stop loss hit, buy. It's like 1 minute. There it goes up. Move stop loss. Okay, again, I know this is scalping, right? So before anybody is gonna tell me, yeah, but he's I know he's a scalper. I can see he's scalping, but not everyone enjoys scalping. I don't like scalping. So I'm just saying, I don't scalp. This was a very nice trade. Beautiful. These are the kind of pips, That was nice. Sell US30, sell US30, not dropping from 1530, 1532. They had started to sell 400 pips up now, 500 plus. Let's go. I'd say, guys, if anybody is in this group, right, I would really like to know your experience with these signals. Like, I would like to know someone that's hands-on with these signals, like what's your experience like if you were like hands-on, like you paid and you actually followed all of these signals every time it gets sent out. Move that trailing stop loss, 500 pips into profit, still floating at 1,200, 1,500, and then you got some people who signed up. Good afternoon everyone, middag, a new week. Buy US30, SL hit on the buys. Sell US30, move your stops to a negative 100. Sorry about that. Went up 500 pips. There we go. Move. For those still in though, 400 pips up. Again, I'm monitoring with you. Let's melt. Buy US30, not budging, another boring Monday. March 26, buy US30, stop loss hit, sell US30, stop loss hit, sell US30, move stop loss minus 100 pips, buy US30, vlieg no, fly now, go risk free, ETP1. Buy US30, went up 350 odd pips, came back down to the stops, sell US30, rejecting that area to buy US30. I would assume that stop was also taken out. Will come back stronger once again next week. So that kind of sums up, right, for March. Now, they do have other groups that he was speaking about where they say news events and where he says some of his course content in there as well. My final conclusion on this, right, as you guys know me, right, I always say that it's all about preference, right? It's all about preference. It's about what your preference are in the market. This is my preference. I like to swing trade. Some people might like to scalp. I don't like to scalp. So, and I do think when you look at the numbers, it's very difficult to justify them from a consumer's perspective because we will never know what those entries or TPs look like for the consumer. So there's two things I'm going to say, right? If you're a scalper, then by all means, this might be something that could be interest you, that could potentially interest you. And that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, hopefully in the future, the format of the signals will become, and united we shall stand. If you are in the signal group, please let me know if you were able to gain any success from it. Guys, that's it from my side. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.